Okay, let me start over. Oh, you already did. Okay.
Oh, sure.
Oh, where's the button?
Hello, everybody. Good evening. February 1st, 2024. Good evening. We are going to do a DFY airdrops presentation for you here at Next Web 3. We stand for decentralization. We believe a decentralized world is the world of the greatest benefit for all human beings. How you doing tonight, Rhonda? She is
I
A-okay.
couldn't I couldn't be better. I couldn't be better if I tried.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. How about you, Sharona? What's going on?
Top of the world. Top of the world.
Where do they say that? Top of the morning? Is it Ireland?
That's
Ireland.
Ireland. But I had the
Okay.
song Top of the World. No, it's a song in my head when you said
Looking
that.
down on creation. Yeah,
That's
I got
it.
it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. I
We're
feel like
creating
it,
a playlist for airdrops. We're working on it.
right. I feel like they might say something like top of the morning in Canada too, but there's probably got to be a Canadian equivalent.
Oh, probably. To think of that. Too excited.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we're gonna get the presentation
Uh-huh.
started here in a few seconds. And then once we're done with the presentation, we will do a Q&A followed by the comp plan for anybody who's interested in sharing DFY airdrops.
Yep, yep,
Just a
yep.
moment, I'll queue it up. Go ahead and talk amongst yourself for a moment.
If you will, during the presentation, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A versus the chat so that we don't miss them and we can address them for sure. Because sometimes the chat's a little, chatty. And so
And so folks know Peter is on the road today and he is going to be joining though. He asked us to do the replay presentation from the other night. It was one of his favorites. And so we're going to do that and he's going to join in at the Q&A time. So sit back and hold on.
Pardon me, I had another video open at the same time. Caught us off guard there. Okay. Are you seeing it full screen,
Looks to
ladies?
be, looks to be.
Excellent. All right.
We're going to explain to you what airdrops are if you
no,
don't
we
know what they are yet here in the presentation. But most of them I've gotten are ones that I held a token and they airdrop because of the holding of that token, maybe with a forking situation with the project. Very few for what we call activity or participation airdrops. Even though throughout all my years in the crypto space, I've heard of thousands, tens of thousands, some as big as $14,000, $15,000 airdrops being done. And the reason why is I have a lot going on. We're working on projects. We're building stuff together. Comes to find out I am not by myself. We've talked to, over the last week, probably a half a dozen people who have been in the crypto space for a decent sum of time, from a couple of years to as long as 8 years. And guess what? They haven't gotten the airdrops either because of how busy they are. So as we've shared this idea of Done For You airdrops, we've gotten an incredible response back from these people. Actually, some of the people that we have done airdrops. They've gotten $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 from these airdrops. But the time that it took for them to do them and the ability to follow up has made it not necessarily worthwhile for them to do that. So of course, we had an existing community and our goal was to get them to do airdrops. So me and Jan created a video. We created documents, and you're going to see one of those documents here. And out of the size group that we had, only a couple % of all the people participated for whatever reason. Some were too busy, some it was too technical. Lots of different reasons why people don't do them. But as you're going to see in this presentation, in last year, in 2023, over 48 billion, and that is with a B, $billion in digital assets were given out by projects in airdrops. And if you're like me, you're like, okay, wait a minute. If they're giving out $48 billion, how do I get my share of that? How do I get my piece of that? And that's what we're going to show you tonight, how you can get your piece of that. And also for people that want to really engage in Web3, we have a membership product that will allow you to do that. So I'm going to get things kicked off. So again, the two projects that we have are the DFY airdrops, Done For You airdrops, and then Avagami's digital memberships. So first, let's talk about airdrops. What are airdrops? Airdrops are the distribution of free digital assets to a large number of wallet addresses by the promoting project. Okay, so why are they giving away all this free money? The projects have realized that community is commerce, that the size of the network of people, not just the technology, not just the founders are important, not just the product that you're selling, but the loyal customers, the network of people that support that project and move it forward. And what they found is, and by the way, these have been happening since 2015, 16, these airdrops have been taking place. So this is not a new phenomena. They've been giving out billions and billions of dollars a year ever since then, and it's only growing. And we believe, because of where the market is, over the next 2 years, it could be possible that hundreds of billions of dollars will be given out in these airdrops. So how do you qualify for them? Holding a specific amount of a particular digital asset, participating in community activities related to the project, using their protocols, different things like that. And there I just went, people went, oh, protocols, I don't know what that is. That is why Done For You airdrops are so important, because you don't have to know that stuff. We have experts that understand exactly what needs to be done to qualify for these airdrops. Tokens received can be hodled, sold, or converted to fiat. Matter of fact, we can show you also staking. Staking is where you could possibly get even more tokens on an ongoing basis and then get additional airdrops. There's a lot of cool stuff happening here that we will hold your hand and walk you through the entire process to make sure that you get your share of these digital assets. So let's look at a few airdrops that have taken place. These are the current value of the airdrops that you would have gotten for participating in Aptos, Blur, Uniswap, and Arbitrum. So these are 4 projects right here. You can see the Aptos one is about $1,337. This was on 1/19/2024. So we have the date. We went and compared the pricing of the market on that day. Could be up a little, could be down a little bit, could be up a lot. Blur is over $2,623. Uniswap, $2,980. And Arbitrum's $2,600. Now, if you guys like me, I'm going, wait a minute, that's 556, 66, 76, 86. That's $9,600 I could have in digital assets right now if I just would have interacted with these 4 projects at the right time and then followed up and grabbed my airdrop. How do I do this? How do I get involved with this? How do I be a part of this? Because that's a significant amount of money right there that I could have in my wallets. This is the reason why most people don't do it. This is one airdrop, guys. This is the instructions to go from all the different projects that you need to interact with, all the protocols that you need to do for just one simple airdrop. So if you know what you're doing, you can do them fairly quickly. And by the way, if you can do these yourself, I encourage you to do that. However, if you're busy, and you got a full-time job and you got family and you got all the things that you love to do and you really want the freedom, then Done For You airdrops is the perfect project for you to engage with. So the question is, would you like to do these yourself, learn the process, go through, figure out the airdrops, or would you rather have an expert finding what airdrops to get involved with and then have the experts that know how to do them actually get them done for you? And then here's the cool part. do all the follow-up to make sure your tokens get claimed on time. Matter of fact, I was just looking at a project that was called When Token, W-E-N. They did an airdrop, and it was just Monday, yesterday, it ended. 41% of the people eligible for the airdrop did not claim their airdrop. I'm going to say that again. 41% of the people that were eligible for an airdrop. Now, they did what was necessary to get the airdrop, but there was a time frame that was put. Hey, you've got to get it done by this day or you won't get it. And then they burned a lot of the tokens that were left in order to do that. So part of it is not just doing the airdrop, it's staying on top of the information, the details, everything that is necessary for that. That is what our team is going to do. So we've assembled a team of airdrop pros who are fully vetted, experienced in crypto, and highly trained in order to do these airdrops for you and make sure that they get claimed. So the DFY airdrop process, the next Web3 and DFY airdrop squad will research and identify the airdrops we feel hold the greatest potential. This is extremely important because some projects that do airdrops will go nowhere. Some are scams. Some are projects that just don't have the potential. Maybe it could be a $20 or $30 million project at the end of the day, but yet the airdrop then is not worth your time and effort and energy. We're going to figure out the technology, the team that's behind it, all of the stuff that says, you know what, not only are they doing an airdrop, but the potential of the project is $1 billion or 5 or 10 or 20. The potential is there to go from what I get in an airdrop and then possibly go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20x on top of that. Those are the projects that you want to get airdrops in. That's the research and the information that we'll be able to provide. The DFY airdrop squad will process your airdrop elections via a secure mid-wallet you set up and you control. So you're always in control of your crypto. We've built all the security measures in to make sure that it's safe. Once the airdrop has been initiated, the DFY airdrop squad jumps through all the hoops for you. They do all the protocols and go to all the sites and connect the wallets and do all of that stuff to qualify that wallet for an airdrop. Then when the airdrop time is there, if they need to claim it, they will claim it. If it shows up in the wallet, then they'll make sure that that hits your main wallet for you to decide on what you want to do with it. The best news ever, all your airdrop details and updates can be found in your next Web3 back office. One of the people that we talked to today, who's very familiar in the industry, this was the hardest part for him to do. You go get set up, let's say, for a dozen airdrops. Now I've got to go to a dozen X pages, a dozen websites. I've got to keep tracking this so I don't miss the window to get my airdrop. All of that information, and some of our packages have 90 airdrops in them. You know, by the time you hit the 90th one, some are already done, a lot of them actually, but you might need to track 20 or 30 airdrops at a time. Well, guess what? All that information will be in one place in the back office, so you don't have to go track it. And guess what? If you don't want to pay attention, you don't have to, because the team is going to make sure that you get the airdrops that you are qualified for. So we really make it simple. So we have several packages available for just the airdrops. I'm going to talk here in a minute about our memberships, and we have some packages that have some discounts on them by combining the membership and the airdrops together. So 3 airdrops, $175 plus $125 in asset deposit. About 70 to 90% of that $125 you will actually receive back. The rest is used for the transaction fees that are going to take place. Now, I will let you know, we do have some guarantees in place. The first guarantee is that every airdrop you get will be at least $100 US in digital assets on the average cost price of it on the day that the airdrop takes place. So if you think 3 airdrops, minimum you're going to end up with is $300. Most of the airdrops we're targeting are $300, $400, $500 airdrops or more. So our goal is to help you increase your digital assets by as much as we possibly can. We have a 9 airdrop package, a 29 airdrop package, and a 90 airdrop package. We're actually running some specials right now, which I'll show you. And of course, different amounts of digital assets. But in all of the plus digital asset packages, 70 to 90% of that will actually be returned back to you. And these are in digital assets, so they have the chance of going up in value. Imagine doing a package and getting back actually more than what you gave us, because the digital assets have increased in value in a bull market. All right, so here are our bonuses. If you get a basic package, we have basic and basic plus. I'm just going to cover the basic here because that's what we just went over, is just the airdrops. So if you get the package by February 10th, we moved it out a few days because of a delay in the ACH that we're setting up. You're going to get one additional. So if you do the 175 pack, you're going to get 4 airdrops total for the $175, minimum guarantee of 100 each. You can do the math. The Supreme, which is our second one, which is the 9 airdrops, you're going to get 2 additional ones. And then that goes all the way to the biggest package, which is the Legendary. You're going to get an additional 25 airdrops. That's a total of 115 airdrops, guys, for $3,800 right now. So that is a fantastic deal, all done for you, all packaged together. So now let's talk about our DFY airdrops, Avegami's digital membership. So this is for people that say, hey, I don't only want to get airdrops, but I really want to learn and engage in the whole Web3 space. Maybe you've heard that this is the largest transfer of wealth in human history, and there will be trillions of dollars in digital assets that will be created and changing hands. So hundreds of billions in airdrops, but trillions of dollars in it. We have a complete membership that will help you interact in all the different ways of Web3 that are out there. So with the DFY airdrops, a trading software, which we're going to talk about, NSI, Web3 education, early access to Chase token project reviews. This is our YouTube channel where we're doing reviews of projects that, of course, have the great potential. Affiliate programs, so it allows you to make money off of the packages. Blockchain collectible artwork, so they have their own collectability due to rarity. Discounts on swag and live events. And then the biggest one, all this is great, but the really big one is membership in a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, meaning ownership. So if you own one of these memberships, it's ownership in this DAO. It'll give you Web3 Digital Asset Club, time in that, depending on which Avegami, virtual metaverse crypto events. This is where the alpha on all Web3 will be shared, so information is key. And then DAO rewards units, which means you'll actually have that ownership, and there will be rewards put out on a couple times a year for now. And who knows where the regulatory environment goes to where it can go beyond just the reward system. But right now it is reward based. So let's talk about Insights. So Insights was created to do decentralized trading of different crypto, and it's a semi-auto system that has been built. However, now that we've created this DFY, Done For You airdrops, what we're doing is customizing Insights to help you. And again, this comes with the membership. So the airdrops are just the airdrops. Do it with the membership, you're going to get the NSI trading software. You can set that up once you get your first airdrop, and then it will help manage those for you once you go in and set it up to help sell when it's higher, buy maybe some back when it's lower, sell it again when it's higher, in order to help you increase the value of those digital assets. And that's included in every single package from a month all the way up to 28 months in these membership packages. All right. Now, we love the entire Web3 space, and our belief system is that the metaverse will end up being the core of it. Citibank, one of their divisions, a company that they own, does reports on trends in business and upcoming stuff. So they'll create reports. They created a report on the metaverse, which said that by 2030, they estimate that it'll be an $8 trillion to $13 trillion industry. And that will be the core of Web3. All the rest, I believe, will branch off of that. And so we've partnered with Otherverse because we believe that they are going to be the leader in the space. We believe they're going to be the Amazon of the metaverse. So we've partnered with them, and we have benefits by being in our club in the Otherverse. We'll be also building a mega yacht in this metaverse, and that's where we'll have crypto meetings where people will talk about alpha and about projects. It's where you'll come meet if maybe you want to get involved in a project. It's where we'll have the meetings about the projects that the DAO is going to bring forward and move through that process. There's just so much value, guys, in these memberships. We're also going to be starting Web3 digital asset clubs. This is set up so you can get as early as possible involved in Web3 projects, which then give you the chance to have the greatest return when that project takes off. This will be by mid-2024. This is included from anywhere from a few months, 3 months in the digital asset club, all the way up to 20 years in the digital asset club with the bigger memberships. Now, we're not doing this alone. We have created some incredible partnerships along the way as we've built this. So one is, of course, with Otherverse Muon, which is a cross-chain protocol that has a ton of potential. A lot of projects building on it will be able to access those projects as maybe getting in early or maybe as airdrops, all of the different stuff that we're doing. The Opinion Network is part of Muon. It's their test net. The Chase is our YouTube channel. Over 4,000 people watching it right now. We'll be able to leverage that to, of course, get projects in the door. The Web3 DAO itself, so the Nexus Web3 DAO, that is owned by the Abogami holders, will bring and develop projects that will then be brought through the airdrops and as well through the rest of the system. Divi, an incredible project that's made it through 2 bear markets and has continued to build and develop. There in the United States, it's our rail system to get from crypto to fiat in a minute in your banking account. So you've earned an airdrop or a commission in crypto. I need to pay a bill. Boom, you use Divi service, and within 60 to 90 seconds, the money's in your banking account and available for you to spend immediately. All right, NSI, of course, we talked about. TokenSoft is a premier launch pad for Web3 projects. They have so many projects coming to right now, they can hardly keep up. We'll be going to them and working with them to feed us projects that will be doing airdrops, that as well in the digital asset clubs, people will be able to get involved with and get early access and get involved in them as early as possible. And then the final one is Mickey Token. After 90 years, Steamboat Willie has come out of copyright, took that theme and built it around a movie project. And they're right now producing 4 films. Imagine owning a token and being able to be in a film. Why is that important here? Because think about us working with projects, maybe through TokenSoft or whatever, and us being able to utilize these films in order to get the message out there and hopefully raise the token values by the interaction with the film. And then, of course, projects themselves could do tokens, and we could facilitate our community being involved in those and being a part of them. So you can see we've established some great partnerships, and there are a lot more partnerships coming, guys. This is just the beginning of what we're putting together. All right, so now let's look at the packages with the Abogamis in them. The 175 pack becomes $200, so you're going to pay $25. It has the $50 Abogami, which means you're going to save $25. The deposit, digital asset deposit, is the same. Let's go all the way to the end here with the $4,500 package. This is the $3,800 airdrop, so the 90. Additional $700 for a $14 Abogami. It's a $700 savings, and it comes with a whole bunch of benefits. I'm not going to go through those here. You can go to the website and you can see all the additional benefits that are there. But again, these packages are for people, if you just are interested in getting digital assets through airdrops, the other packages are perfect. If you really want to engage in Web3 beyond that, then these are the packages that you want to take a look at and be a part of. All right, so let's look at the extra airdrops here. So if you do the basic packet plus package is what we call it, you're going to get 1 extra airdrop. If you do the Supreme instead of 2 with just the airdrops, you're going to get 3 extra airdrops, so a total of 12. If you go all the way down to the Legendary Plus, our biggest package, and you do the 45 instead of the 3,800, you're going to get 30 extra airdrops. That is 120 airdrops with the guarantees that are here, which is if a particular airdrop is not received within 6 months from the last day of the month that it was done in, we will do an additional airdrop for you, meaning now you have 2 airdrops to get benefit from. If the average value of the airdrop on the day it is received is less than 100 in USDT, we will qualify you for an additional airdrop. So you get an extra airdrop to make sure that you get yourself in a benefit situation with the amount of digital assets that you're building. The minimum criteria, we will do everything possible to qualify you for top tier airdrops from projects with publicly identifiable teams, right? So where we can say, hey, these guys have built 3 other successful businesses, 5 other successful projects. They know what they're doing in the space. It's not a mail person that delivers mail to your house that's saying, hey, I want to get in the gaming business, so I'm going to jump into Web3. It's game people that want to be in it, and they went and found the right team, the financing, and all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with mail people, but they should probably not, they don't have the experience. Maybe they play a lot of games, and so they think that gives them the experience to run a game company. We're going to make sure if it's a game company that it has people that have a high chance of becoming successful in the game space within Web3. So that means what? Your airdrop has the potential to be more valuable. All right. So next Web3 is your easiest and most secure path to the third wave of the internet. We're talking about the largest transfer of wealth in human history. So this is a way. And guys, fully doxed team. You can see the team members here with me: Sharona, Corey, Rhonda, Jan, Doug, Deb, our entire team that we have. So we're not hiding behind the Web3. We're fully doxed in order to know that we are here to help you build digital assets. So we're ready to jump in. Get back with the person who shared this with you to get the referral link. We do have a referral program. We're going to take a break. We're going to answer some questions, and then I'll go over that if you want to stay on to find out how the compensation works. It's super simple, super easy, but we do have it. So get the referral link. Bless the person, right? ROVC, return on value created. They're bringing you a project that's going to create value in your life. So return that by using their link in order to get signed up so they get a commission in digital assets. Or visit nextweb3.io, click on the Buy Now button, and when you register, you can select the person. If they don't have their link available to you and Susan Emerson sent you, just go look up Susan Emerson and it'll be right there. You'll be able to select that person and then get signed up under that. Then select the package you want, the DFY airdrops or the DFY airdrop plus packages, and then we will help you get going. Now, we have onboarding help. So if you go, oh my goodness, I want to do this, I don't have a digital wallet, I don't know how to get crypto, we have resources in place to help you do that. That is part of the packages that are available here, whether it's the DFY airdrop packages or the DFY airdrop plus packages. We've built in to be able to get you the help that you need to engage in Web3. DFY airdrops, where you never jump alone. Some very important dates available now: upgrades for current Avagamis. So we started selling the Avagamis first, then came up with DFY airdrops. If you have an Avagami, you can simply use that Avagami and upgrade and have the plus packages. ACH is expected to be functional by Monday, February 5th. That's why we extended the bonuses out to the 10th to give people plenty of time. Credit card. Now, I know a lot of people want to use credit card, but there's some issues with being able to pay out compensation and credit cards and all of that stuff, fraud with credit cards. So we're working on diligently trying to find the right partner to do credit cards, but right now we do not have that in place. So ACH by this coming Monday. Crypto, of course, is the primary way that we accept payments. And that's why we have the onboarding people to help you get into crypto if you need that help. They are fantastic at what they do, and they know exactly how to help you get through the process. All right. So when will these airdrops start? It is looking very good for mid-February. So February 15th, maybe out as far as March 1st, but we're highly confident that it will be more around the 15th to the 18th right now. But once we get them started, then consistently every month after that, through the whole term of the package that you've purchased, we will continue to do those airdrops and continue to help you build digital wealth.
All right, everybody. We're back. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. Looks like we have a couple questions in the Q&A already.
And
Let me
there's a
pull
there's
those
a
up.
rumor that Peter is in the audience, but hasn't raised his hand. We're not quite sure. Might not be
Yeah. I actually
got
noticed that.
one, but we're not sure if
And
he's driving. So
I sent the bouncer to carry him up here.
did you? Oh, very good. Very good.
Yes.
Peter will probably be able to carry him up the stairs because he's like, might be the way around.
Excellent. Peter is joining us on the
Okay.
panel, so we'll see him in just a
Very
second.
good.
There he is. Welcome, Peter. How you doing out there?
Hey, Michelle.
So,
Hey guys,
hey, Peter.
Hello.
how's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
We
How
just
are
watched
you?
a phenomenal presentation. Well, I'm doing phenomenal. I'm doing great.
I'm just here for the airdrops.
I don't blame you. I'm here for them too. So you guys know that, part of the thing is we've done airdrops right in the past, and we know how difficult they are to do. And I'm actually probably, I would say, in the top percentage of people that can do them because of I'm pretty good when it comes to blockchain. But I still don't like doing them because of the making sure I follow up. There's just so much to doing it. And in the presentation, I talked about this last Monday, when a project did an airdrop, and a large portion of those people missed the airdrop. They did everything that they needed to do to get the airdrop, except they weren't paying attention. Maybe they did what they needed to do. The project talked about its launching, but the cat got sick, or they went on vacation, or the car broke down and they were working on getting it fixed. Or maybe, like in my situation, mom's house set on fire and you got to do a bunch of stuff to help that out. But you get distracted, and that's the reason why having professionals, that this is what they do, right? 5 days a week, 8-10 hours a day, they come in. There is somebody who watches every day, going in and checking on the airdrops, not once a month, not once every couple months. But think about it. If you did everything that you needed to do, and I never looked to see what the airdrop was. Let's say the average airdrop was $200 for this WEN token. Think about it. You did all the work. You turned it on. But
Peter,
you
you're
didn't find
breaking up.
out about it till Wednesday. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. But you
That's all right.
didn't find out about it until Wednesday. Can you hear me?
Yeah, totally. And actually
Can you hear
checked in
me?
with my friend who got the WEN airdrop, and he said he just sold his claims for $800.
$800. Can you guys hear me?
100%. Yep.
Guys, listen to that. There were a huge percentage, and they didn't give the extra tokens to the other people. So all of those people that would have claimed it would have gotten that type of claim. What they did is they burned the tokens. So they just destroyed them, right? The ones that people that didn't claim them, they sent them to a burn wallet and they got rid of them. So it just shows you the value of doing this stuff. And it wasn't one or two people, or a couple dozen people missed it. It was a good portion. So out of every 10 people, right, 3 to 4 people missed claiming their airdrop. It's, and it's never going to get less confusing, right? It's going to just be more, because there'll be more airdrops. The other side of it too is we went and looked at a gentleman who just randomly over 2 years picked about 400 airdrops. And so I've done initial homework. I'm going to dig in a little bit more. But I believe from what I've seen, he did 400 and something airdrops. His average airdrop ended up being $86. And so he made about $34,000. However, he could have done less than 20% of those airdrops and still made about $25,000. So, 80+% of the airdrops were not worth doing
They were, $12 or $15 or $18. That's the other reason for this service being extremely important. We have professionals. We're looking at the business model. We're looking at all the aspects that say, is this airdrop potentially a $10 airdrop, or is it a $100 airdrop, or $500, or $1,000 airdrop, or multiple $1,000 airdrop? So you're going to get higher quality airdrops. You're going to get it done for you, all the activity that needs to be done. I was just talking to my buddy who I just dropped off, and he goes, Peter, so what does it take to do an airdrop? And the presentation was on. I showed him the 7-page document. It's not only 7 pages. Guys, to do an airdrop, and I was explaining this to him, let's say we're doing an airdrop for 1,000 people. Every time you go to a site, you need to do your due diligence, because if you land on the wrong site, they can empty your wallet out in a second. So you need to make sure that when you go to Stargate, that you're going to the right Stargate, because I would almost bet there's a fake Stargate. That if you go to the fake Stargate, so you're going to spend a good 3 to 5, maybe 10 minutes for each site that you go to, this is probably why it took Jan's mom, days to do it, right? She got to find a site, go to it. Okay, make sure I'm on the right site. Let me make sure again. Let me double check. Because you're about to connect your wallet to it. So you've got that hesitation, that fear. When our people do it, we run a test run on a wallet. Everything's good. Yes, they're going to go do that same wallet 1,000 times. And so for what would take you 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes to do, they're going to be able to do very quickly and very efficiently over and over again. And then I don't know about you guys, but I've been in crypto for a little while. There's a new chain coming, Vista Chain. Okay, how do I get into Vista Chain? How do I become a part of it? Oh, I got to go get some Vista token. Where did I get that from? Oh, by the way, this is a test net. Oh, I got to go get what? I got to get testnet tokens. How do I do that? All of this stuff is the reason why this is so important for people to have us do this. Now, we're hoping that once we get this thing rocking and rolling, it's jamming away, that you'll start to pay more attention to Web3 and be ready to engage, right? And become part of what we're pushing for is a decentralized future, because we know that's the best way to do that, to be that. So, this is the best way for the average person to be able to get airdrops. I don't know if you guys heard, but there was just an airdrop for a project called Jupiter. Jupiter is the top #1 exchange right now on, matter of fact, it just surpassed Uniswap in volume. Well, Jupiter just did an airdrop. Hundreds of millions of dollars were given out in this airdrop just yesterday. So there was a 17-year-old kid. How many people here are older than 17? Okay. There's a 17-year-old kid who got, because he's been on the site for about a year now doing stuff. And I'm not saying we're going to get you these kind of airdrops. We're going to get you the minimum. So I believe the minimum was between $600 and $800 on the Jupe. I'm investigating it. We'll probably get the final number over the next few days, but it was probably at least in that range, $600 to $800 minimal. We would have gotten qualified for it very quickly. But this kid was diligent about it, and he received a $1 million airdrop. $1 million, 17 years old, for participating in interacting with a project. He went on every day and he traded tokens. Every day he bought and sold. Didn't matter, market up, down, sideways. He probably spent, I would think, a couple $1,000 maybe in fees on the transactions. But, for $1 million, think about in your career what you do for a living. Let's say you make $100,000 a year, working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks out of the year. That would be 10 years of you working. And think about that effort where this kid did it in 1 year. This is the greatest shift of wealth in human history. And we have a mechanism that will allow you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, to be able to participate in it and build, just fantastic digital wealth. We've built the tools so you can grow your wealth. Not only, we're going to teach you, hey, look, here's a token. We just got it. You can stake it. Celestia airdrop. So Another airdrop. It was, I believe, about a $700 or $800 airdrop. It's currently right now worth over $3,000. But that's not the best point. If you would have staked your TIA airdrop, right now you'd be in line for 5 additional airdrops just by staking it, and you'd be earning a return in TIA tokens. Celestia is the token is TIA. You'd be earning that. So when TIA, if it goes to 20 billion or 40 billion or 100 billion, those will be worth that much more. Guys, this is the pathway to greater financial security for anybody and everybody we know. So I'm going to turn it back over. I think they're going to do the comp plan. We have a couple questions. You guys want to read the questions out loud and we can answer those?
Yeah. For the Arbitrum airdrop, somebody asked, is it too late to check for Arbitrum airdrop? And I actually looked it up. I went to the arbitrumx.com account and I searched for the word airdrop. And what I found was that they did their airdrop in 2023 for the Arbitrum token. But there may be other tokens on the Arbitrum chain that are offering airdrops, and within DFY airdrops, you'll get the chance to go for it, Peter.
Be in every chain, and some are doing multiple airdrops, right? So if you look at Jupe has got 2 other airdrops set up over the next 2 years. Now, for airdrop is the most valuable airdrop, but that's the stuff that you guys are paying us to do. So look and see, is Arbitrum doing another airdrop? What size is the airdrop? What's the estimated value of that airdrop? Well, there's a lot of people doing it, and it's a smaller airdrop. We'll do those formulas. We'll figure that stuff out to say, yes, Arbitrum's doing another one and it's worth it to do. Or Arbitrum's doing another one, it's not worth it to do. Or Arbitrum's not doing another one, but these 9 or 10 or 12 projects on Arbitrum are doing it. These 3 is like, there'll be maybe so-so because they don't have a team behind it. But here are the 3 that have the fantastic team. We're going to take the tokens. We're going to get you on Arbitrum network. We're going to get Arbitrum tokens. We're going to get everything that's needed for you to do that airdrop. And then the airdrop is going to take, and then we're going to claim it for you. And if you want us to help you, we'll give you the information you need to maximize that with our technology that we have and with guidance on staking and other types of things like that. We're not financial advisors, but we can point out the way for you to possibly maximize what you get. So I could probably say that the gentleman who got the $32,000, over $32,000 from his 4 and some airdrops, if he knew what he was doing and he left them there because we're getting ready to go on a bull run, I would imagine, and I'll do some homework on it, haven't done it yet, but I could imagine that that could be $50,000, $100,000 to $300,000 if he managed those correctly, by making sure that if it's something you could stake, or had a piece of software that would sell when it goes up, buy when it goes down, sell it when it goes back up again, because all tokens fluctuate in price, right? They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. And so if you're able to catch those, you can increase your digital value there. All right.
All right. Rhonda, you want to ask the next question? After you unmute? Gotcha.
After I get something off my
I like
screen.
to play a
so
trick on Rhonda. I mute her and then I ask her to speak.
I know he does.
Mute.
Yeah.
Rhonda, put down the bourbon.
Hey, it's after 5 where I am in. So yeah. So Kenny wants to know if you, after you buy a package, can you always upgrade?
So I haven't figured out the schedule for upgrading. You could, of course, always buy another package, but we will have some time frames in there to be able to upgrade. I just really haven't had time. So I would say in the next couple weeks, we'll have that ready to go. Worst case scenario is, you buy, you can't afford a bigger package right now. You get the smaller one. There are several airdrops, very nice airdrops that we believe we will get people qualified for that should happen in the next, 120 days. That would probably make it to where you could say, hey, I'm going to use that digital assets and then, either buy another package or upgrade depending on what we figure out there. But we're working on it. We'll probably get to it in the next week or two. We'll have that understanding of that. There will probably be a time frame on it, 60, 90 days or something to upgrade, but we will figure that out.
Good answer. That was the last question. So we can now go into the comp plan if everybody is ready.
Yeah, and then after the comp plan, we'll answer any additional questions, and then we'll thank you for coming and see you on the next presentation, or Saturday, actually. We do have a meeting where we're going to go over some updates, and we're going to announce some promotions, and we're going to show some pretty cool stuff.
Some very cool stuff. Oh, Peter, before we go into the comp plan, do you want to talk, lead into the comp plan with an announcement about what we just did relating to the comp plan?
Yeah, well, you guys know we've only been really up and running for about a week now.
Yeah.
So we did our first commission payout. The total commission payout was well over $8,000. So if you have sold any packages to anybody, not purchased them, but if you sold them to anybody, you should probably go look in your wallet. Polygon, USDT, it was sent on. If you don't already have it added to your wallet, you can add it to your wallet, and you should see your commissions that are there. So we were excited to be able to get that done. The frequency will increase from here forward. Right now, it's probably not every day, but every few days we'll get the commission run out. So we were excited to do it. It was like almost having a party, the fact that we were able to pay out nearly 10K. It was over $8,000 in commissions to the community, to the people that are helping us grow the network.
Yeehaw! That's what it's all about, right? That's what our mission is, to help people increase their digital wealth. All right, so I'm going to start the presentation now of the comp plan. And we'll be back in just a few minutes because it doesn't take that long to explain this very simple comp plan.
Hopefully everybody kind of gets the idea of what we're doing and what our goal is, which is, of course, building digital wealth. This will take maybe 4 to 5 minutes to go completely through our compensation plan. It is simple. This is not MLM. It's not multi-level marketing. It is a 2-level affiliate program. Super simple, guys. You go out, you share this with somebody, you send them your link. They decide to get the airdrops done for them or the membership packages. 18% of any amount that they spend is going to be paid to you in digital assets into your digital wallet, which again, we talked about. You can convert that to fiat and get it to your banking account within a few minutes. Okay. Now, if they go out and start sharing, they're going to get the 18, but you're going to get 10% override on any activity that they generate through people buying airdrops or airdrop plus packages from there. In any money that they spend down the road. I buy a package, I go, wow, I like this. I buy another package, you're going to get paid again. And then if I go out and share and I buy, and then if my people buy more packages, you're going to get paid. Okay, so that's the 2-level. We also have 4 additional bonus pools that you can qualify for in order to increase for the people that really want to go out and share this and really help us grow the community. We've put some bonuses in place. The first bonus is 4% of the total business volume on a quarterly basis. We have an example down here in the bottom that total DFY plus membership packages equals $6 million in a sales quarter. 4% of that would be $240,000. If there were 49 qualified points in that pool, it would equal 4,898 points. Now, how do you earn a point? You simply do a cumulatively $250,000 in volume in your total community impact. This is through all the levels that are there in place. You'll get 1 point for the first 250, and this is a cumulative. You can do this over 3 months, 4 months, in a month, over a year. It's a cumulative. This never flushes, this volume. It stays there until you reach it. It does need to be done through at least 2 personally purchased package. So enrolled members, you need to do it through at least 2, 50% through one, 50% through the other, or 50% through one, and then a mixture of all the rest. 500K is going to give you 2 points. $1 million is going to give you 4 points. 2 million is going to give you 10 points. let's say that you were able to create this $2 million in a quarter period of time. So over 3 months, you would have 17 points in the pool times the nearly $5,000 would give you over an $80,000 bonus in that quarter just from this pool alone. Now, if you're moving and shaking like that, you'll probably qualify for the next pool, which is the top 25 community members calculated on personal sales volume and your second level. So not just what you're doing, but what that second level is creating. We take the total volume at the end of a month. This is paid monthly. We take 2% of the total sales, and then we split that up between the top 25 producers, with the top producer getting the biggest share of it. And then it goes from there down to the 25th person. Those same packages that qualified you on revenue can also qualify you for the next pool, which is the quantity of packages. So dollar value, that's great. But really what we're talking about here is building a community. So somebody bringing in 100 people, even at the 175 package, they probably wouldn't qualify for the other pool, but they would definitely qualify for this pool and maybe even be the #1 person that has come on board, because the value is not in the size of the package to us. It's in the person coming in and engaging with our community and becoming part of a Web3 space. So the top 25 producers of packages, quantity of packages, also receive points in the 2% pool. The fourth one is probably one of my favorites because I've seen it happen so many times, where somebody brings in somebody who just absolutely makes things happen. And they're qualifying in pools. They're getting 10,000 and 20 and 30 and 40 and $50,000 bonuses. And the person who brought him in is getting a little bit of money off of the activity there, but not really able to qualify for these bonus pools. So what we did is put together 2% of the total company volume on a quarterly basis. This is quarterly as well. So in the example that we did in the first one, where it was 240, this would be a $120,000 bonus pool. Every time anybody on your first or second level earns a point in any of the other 3 pools, you're going to receive a point in this pool. And then when that is paid out, you receive that bonus on that. So this is there for the people that are helping us grow the community, but maybe are more limited in the number of people that they're able to bring in. Guys, that is our entire comp plan right there. I told you it would take about 4 to 5 minutes to go through it. Again, I want to remind you, we are running bonuses right now. If you get in by February 10th and buy a package, you can get the additional airdrops, which each one, just like the other ones, guaranteed to be at least 100 in USDT. Guaranteed if it doesn't happen within 6 months, you're going to get another one done for you. Plus, you're going to have that one. And all of them are going to be quality projects that have the opportunity to shine in whatever category they're in and create, hopefully, massive digital wealth. So that is our presentation. I want to thank you for giving us your time, and have a prosperous landings, since we're doing airdrops, right? Prosperous landings, and get back with the person that invited you here. They'll help get you started.
I did want to mention real quick, since I don't know if we did an announcement on it or not, but we do have a new sales funnel tool for affiliates in the back office for any of those looking to share out with their friends.
Yeah, buddy, do you want to walk them through? Do you have it set up to walk them through? Why don't you walk them through exactly what they need to do? That'd be perfect. Thank you.
I can give a quick show. Incredibly proud of this tool for you guys. Once you guys log in your back office and you've signed your affiliate agreement, so that you can earn your commissions, you can get there by selecting either the affiliate program on the left, the tab there, or just create referral links at the top here. And once you do that, you guys are going to see that you can generate some referral links here. And we've got several options that you can do, which is the list that is the drop down here on the right that I have open. If it's somebody that's already ready to purchase the packages and just go straight to it, you can just give them a link for that. But there's several different links here for different purposes: to the presentation, a replay of the presentation, straight to the website, an airdrops overview replay. So these 3 here are what you're going to be focusing on for the DFY airdrops, Done For You airdrops. But this last one here is the airdrop sales funnel, which gives everybody all the information and the next step to take in purchasing their airdrop package or membership package. So what you do is you select that, so it's selected and propagated in this area here, and then you're just going to click on generate. The who is driving the traffic part, that's going to be you. If you're driving it to your link, which you probably will be. And then it will create the website for you, the referral link here, which it's done. So all I have to do is click on this button here. It'll copy that link for me. And once I open the link or send the link to somebody, let's say I'm talking to somebody about it, it's going to open this beautifully constructed sales funnel page here, which gives them all the information they need to make a decision, or at least click the next claim your airdrops now button. It's got our sizzle video on the front here, which they can turn the sound on to that or off.
The distribution of,
but that's a 1:33 sizzle video that is just amazing. And this whole funnel has information of airdrops, the pains of airdrops, the reasons why people want to do airdrops, but they don't do them for whatever reason, and gives them the benefits of what our service provides. And I'll just scroll through kind of quickly. Always giving the opportunity to claim their airdrops now by clicking this button, which is going to take them to your referral purchase page on DFY airdrops and the membership packages. So we'll just go down here through giving them all the reasons to click. And we've got actually a couple of member testimonials that will be on there tomorrow, which are just super exciting and organic and real. But just again, gives you the reasons why you should and what they'll experience, their journey into the crypto prosperity. And then a little taste of one of the packages down here and getting them to drive into your referral link and purchase a package. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that. It's an incredible tool that we've built for you guys. We also do have a series of 7 emails that are going to be loaded in your back office here in the next day or so. And along with that, some new banners that you guys, if you guys do website marketing as well, we'll have those available. So I'm putting together a document for you guys that will go through all these steps and pack you with the right tools to share this the easiest and best way possible. So thank you guys. With that, we'll end the call. Thank you. Anything else, Peter? We're good?
That's good. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We are excited. Let's make this happen. Let's get you some airdrops.
All right. Awesome. Have fun, guys. Thank you.
That was the end of our pre-recorded part of this call. There is another question in the Q&A that I wanted to address. Drew asks, is the funnel going to have a way to capture people's info besides when they purchase an airdrop and emails to be sent out, or have we scrapped doing this? Right now it'll be it'll be manual process for you, and we're going to do a video that shows you how to do that easily and productively. And then within a very short period of time, the goal is to get that whole thing automated and set up so that it is a click, click, click in your back office. So it's a 1-2 step process right now. So we're getting there.
Yeah, Ron, I think what he's referring to is if somebody lands on the page, we have a Web3 document that we're going to say, hey, would you, we'll have where they can give us their email and verify their email to get a free Web3 document. So if I visit the page, I don't quite decide to buy, but I click on the link. So we're going to put a free, it'll be a couple weeks from now or so, but we'll put a free offer on there where they can get a free Web3 guide. We've got it probably most of the way put together. So we will have a funnel, not all the funnels, but we'll have a funnel that where they can download the Web3 document. And of course, they'll have to give you their email and all that stuff, and that'll show up in your back office so you can collect those leads.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, having that follow up there will be really helpful. So we're on it. And that looks like the last question. Anybody else have a question?
I'm not seeing anything in YouTube. No, so I think we are good.
Thank you for looking.
Peter mentioned before, our next call is actually Saturday at noon Pacific. The same channel. And then We have our twice a week calls with this presentation on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So, wow, we got some people getting paid out with their commissions already. So good time. No time like the present
Hey
is
there,
to open your
Sharona.
mouth and share.
There is also another presentation that Peter is partaking on Saturday morning. It's a podcast and he's being interviewed. And it's the Ivy League Crypto Academy is having their weekly Saturday session. It's set up as an event in the Discord, so you can get the link to sign up and come and join. It is at 8 a.m. Pacific, so 11 a.m. Eastern time. Hope you can join us.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if
Yeah.
there's no other questions tonight, then we will say good evening and looking forward to seeing you this Saturday.
Take care,
Have a
everybody.
great rest of your evening, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Drive careful, Peter.